Welcome back. It is so great to see you. I'm going to be doing my 6 in 2026 update for July. Buckle up. This time it's going to be a little bit different. So let's get started. So if you haven't been following along for my 6 in 2026 Project Pam, basically you're supposed to finish 26 or like the last half of the year. So example, 2026, you take the 26 and that is how many products you're supposed to finish in a given year. I know myself, I tried it one year, I kind of tried it late. I did manage to accomplish almost all of the products and empty them, but it is really hard for myself to empty that amount of products. It is just not feasible for me. I had to be a little bit more realistic to myself. So I ended up cutting it to the very end number of the year being 6. So I set a goal out to finish 6 products. My entire collection doesn't seem like much, and I've been doing fantastic, and I've been making wonderful progress, but it's actually been manageable and a little less stressful than trying to remember what 26 products I would have set out for myself, because your girl will forget, even though I write it down. Having it around me and trying to use all of my collection, it's a hassle. If you remember, I did start out with 6 products. Out of those 6, I have finished 4. I'm not going to go into them too well. I will just leave the playlist down below if you kind of want to keep track or see what those products were beforehand. In this update, I wanted to add some new products, so that way this kind of feels a little fresh. Each update is not going to be the boring, mundane, same to, look, I'm still working on this product, I'm still working on this product. So I know that some of these products are a little bit of gimmies, so it might be cheating, but I know that I can finish some of these products. And if I don't finish them because I'm adding them like pretty late into this update or into the year, so I'm also giving myself a little bit of grace period. And we'll talk about the gloss first because this one is still chugging along. I'm still trying to finish it. It is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. Now, last time whenever I showed y'all in the Deco Panning update, I had windowing, and now that I'm looking at it, there's absolutely no windowing whatsoever. So, I don't know what happened there, but I am gradually still using it very slowly. I am tempted to take out these. I'm just going to show the one like that matters. I'm tempted to take out the stopper, but then I know that it's going to become more of a gloopy mess, and that might not be the most smart decision for myself. So I don't know. I'm really getting tired of using this, but I am determined that I'm going to keep going with this one, and hopefully at the end of this year I either finish it, close to finishing it, or if not, I am just calling this an empty. So the next product I had, which was the foundation, it was decanted into this like empty cleanser, elf cleanser container that I had, and it is the L'Oreal Tinted Moisturizer. It's a water infused. I will put it up on the screen. I always forget the name. I mixed it with an Essence Pretty Natural Foundation. I think I actually got that one right this time. But the main foundation in here is the L'Oreal one that I originally put in here. I just mixed the other one because the L'Oreal was too yellow, a little bit too dark, and if I mixed it with another foundation that I had in my collection to make it match me a little bit better, you know, I would have gotten better use or more use off of it. This was also one that I was very much on a downward slope of for like majority of the year. I think up until month 5 being May, I ended up just saying, look, we need to use this, I need to test it out, and I think I did either the May or June update. And lo and behold, I'm actually enjoying this one and using it. And last time, I can't really show y'all, but last time I was probably about halfway into this container. I'm using this one, I'm still enjoying it. I have quite a bit left. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's, in terms of makeup, it always looks less than it is. So I know I still have quite a bit of ways to go with this one. And also too, I don't need a lot of this, so that's also not going to help my progress because this is still even lighter on myself. And so now we move on to the new products. I added 3 new products into this project just to kind of keep this fresh, and just because some of these I can be able to finish pretty quickly. So in the next couple updates, I should have some more empties. The first product is actually one that I am close to finishing, and I anticipate finishing in this month, but I'm not even quite there yet. And I scraped everything I could out of this. This is my AOA Studio Color Flush Liquid Blush in the shade called Cherrywood. Very much what you see here in the bottle. It's this like neutral light orange shade. It's very pretty. It can get a little too intense if you apply too much. It can end up being on the sunburnt territory, which is not my personal preference, but if it is yours, by all means, go ahead. And I scraped everything out I could, and not a lot in here. Now, it doesn't look like a lot. I feel like I always say that it doesn't look like a lot, but then I've got probably like 100 uses in this little mixture alone. But I was hoping that I could finish this in this month of July. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So I think hopefully by next update and by next month, this will be an empty, and I'm happy to report that this will be my first blush empty of the year. I am ecstatic to finally have one blush gone in my collection. The next product is also another gimme, but I'm also like, I am really squeezing the heck out of this product. And it's a pretty new product for me. Like, I just bought it a couple months ago. It was featured in my 6-month no buy update, which I will link down below. And I feel like I'm able to finish this probably by next month. So that is kind of why I put it in here. It's a gimme, and I knew that I could finish it because I always gravitate towards it. It is my Essence Super Peptide Glossy Lip Treatment, and this one's just in Peptacular. See how much and twisted and squeezing out I'm having to do with this one? This one does not have a lot of product in to begin with. For $5, it's definitely not worth it. I can already tell you that. Like, this is crazy that I thought that this would be maybe a go-to lip balm. I would actually enjoy this. No, I don't like this one. I don't care for it. I put it on and I don't know, I feel like it lifts up my dry skin on my lips, and I feel like it doesn't completely nourish it in the way that I am hoping or wanting it to. And just alone, what just completely threw me off of it is just the amount of product in here that I am, like, maybe inside the bottle there is quite a bit still, but I mean, looking it through the light, I really don't see a lot even, like, sticking to the sides or nothing. So I am just very, very heartbroken over this, but I knew that I could probably finish this one and that I will be in the market for a new one, which I'm so happy for. And the last product in here, it's a very unusual one for me to want to work on. Now, I typically like to rotate through every single aspect of my collection. Me putting in a lipstick is very, very weird for me because now I know that I will not be able to finish this, but I feel like I will be able to make some good progress from now until the end of the year. I don't anticipate to finish because I'm putting this in pretty late, but it's the color that I know that I gravitate towards. Anyway, sorry, this is the Milani, I think it's like a High Shine Bullet Lipstick, something like that, color statement lipstick. There's like no title on here at all. There's the barcode, the shade, and it is number 26, a nude cream. Now, y'all know I love my nudes, as I've expressed in the colorful makeup tag and the makeup habits tag. So I was like, I feel like I could get a lot of use off of. So this is the starting point we're at. I don't mark it on paper. I don't really track any of that. I just kind of hold it up in camera and you can visually see like if it has gone down a bit, and then we'll see progress from the previous updates. But I know that this one could get a lot of use off of just because it is a nude lipstick. It is very wearable. It's very easy. It's cream. It's not heavy. And I can pretty much pair this with anything I will put on my eyes. So, and that is the update for this month, July. I hope you guys are excited for the new products to enter the villa. Just kidding. I absolutely hate that show, but that is what came to mind. Anyways, hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and your week. And I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye, guys.